Do you think there's a way that the different religions can live together in peace without
communal conflicts?
Yes, that one says we are in the right and you are wrong and we are better and...
It is a problem of ego.
Okay.
It's a problem of ego.
Yes.
The whole human life is a struggle against ego. Ego is a big obstacle. And ego are of many, many kinds. Ego are of many kinds. Ego is a big obstacle for human beings. Even animals also have ego. The lion has ego, the tiger has ego, but their ego is for their survival. But human ego is sometimes superficial, useless. The lions don't have quarrel between their own ego, but their ego is for catching a prey. But human ego is different kind. It has sometimes very gross ego, sometimes active ego, that I am action, man of action, sometimes devotion ego, that I am a son of God, I am the lover of God, and I cannot do all these nonsense things. Right. There are many, many kinds. Ego is needed. Ego is needed. Look here. Ego is needed. Because if there would not be ego, you would not take care of things. If you do not have ego, you would not take care of things. Because you have ego and you feel like this violin, it was many years ago, from the tree it was made and a company made, and many people played and they died, and ultimately it has come to me. It is not mine. But if I don't think that it is to be taken care, so it's a little ego God has given to everybody, ego for taking his work. He says that, oh, make a house, beautiful house. I made a beautiful house. And after that, God says that this house is not yours. I gave you power to make it. Now you get out. This house is mine. So ego is such a thing. Try to understand. It is a very interesting thing you have questioned. Ego is needed for existence. But then again, all life is a struggle against ego. If you, with wisdom, with your knowledge, you eliminate your gross ego from you, your ego, sense of I, mine, you take out, you are blessed. If not, nature will give you a punch. Ego has to be given up at any rate. With knowledge you give up, you are blessed. If not, no knowledge, punch will come to you. If you think it is mine, one day will come and you will have to realize this is not mine. People think it is my house, and there is an earthquake, and they run away from the house and say, oh, what a danger. Run away from the house. It's not mine, it is somebody else's.
Those days were good, those days, all people together.
So nature will not like ego. So this is a training from the very beginning. If man and woman has to live together, they have to think that we should not be. We must listen carefully, others, and we must think rationally, and we do rationally. We are not to be imposed by anybody, nor we should impose anything upon anybody. This particular ego is a problem. And ego can be removed by only spiritual knowledge. The small I, little existence, it can be transcended by spirituality. And when spirituality comes, your ego is melted. And spirituality has the power to help you to create your environment. Environment is also connected with you. If you have transformed yourself, you see the environment is changed. Your friends are different. Your lovers are different. Your elements are different. Just now I told you it is one of the good violin. How it has come to me? Because I love violin. I compose things. Automatically God has said, oh, this fellow is not playing violin in the hotels, making money, and not going to concert, showing his quality. He is just loving me and playing for me. So he should play this. So I have another best violin like this, which might be costing millions of dollars. So best things will come to you. Heart is best. How you can be best? Melt your gross ego. Take the ego that I am the divine. I am the child of the divine. Everything is happening because of his wish. So that way, transformation of ego is the most important job for every human being. And generally people have this quarrel because they don't try to transform. So God gives such a sort of situation, they start fighting with each other to break down their own ego.
When ego is dissolved, what arises?
Pardon me?
When ego dissolves, what arises?
Supreme ego comes. Divine ego comes in you. Divine experience comes to you. God and ego cannot go together. Darkness and light cannot go together. The experience of God and diminishing ego all go together. So you cannot have ego and at the same time realization of the Supreme. How can you do that? You cannot have a small glass and take 5 liters of milk. You cannot have that. You have to expand your glass. You have to expand your pot to have greater amount.
So you mean when ego dissolves, there is supreme ego coming in us, not love?
Love. That is love. That is love. So ego removes and love arises. And love is the way to realize your own self, immortal self. This false self will be melted. So every problem is from ego. The culture generally is that they go to worship, they worship in the temple, they worship every day in the room, they have every day in the puja room, they go and worship this, that. So I think this kind of kriyas, worshipping, yoga, meditation, reading holy books and this, that, they help your ego to remove for the time being. Those practices have to be. That is called sentient kind of practice, sentient. But if you are after money, after food, after this, then ego also grows very tight. Then you have a tension. Some people are there, without quarrel they cannot sleep. Once they have to quarrel at the daytime. I know one person, he's a very good flute player. He has shop, he's a shopkeeper. I used to sometimes go and eat in his shop, from his shop. So he used to come every day. I would see his house from the window when I was a boy, schoolboy. He would come every day and his wife is very beautiful. First time what he would to do, coming back from his work in the evening, he would punch his wife. I would have, oh, I'm gone, save me. The girl would shout, and after sometimes nothing happens. The girl is giving food and he's eating, and after that he would start smoking and then playing flute. Every day she would punch the wife. Every day he would punch the wife. He's not a drunkard, but he would punch the wife. That has become a habit. Without punching the wife for some time and without hearing her scream, he would not have satisfaction. Food is not tasty to him. So this is a thing. Ego makes you quarreling. Ego makes you, this is the nature of gross ego. But if you have a prestige is ego. That, oh no, I am doing this, why should I quarrel with these things? If she wants, let her do, let her give. What is wrong in it? And I am doing my work, she is doing her work. Finish. So expansion, this intermolecular space in the ego has to be expanded slowly. This is up to you completely. Ego, I told you, without ego, world will not move, and God doesn't like ego. He says, if you remove it by my devotion, by knowledge, by wisdom, by analysis, by discrimination, it is fine. If not, I will put you to a situation where your ego will get punched. This is a guaranteed thing. I think I am not speaking wrong. Do you think I am speaking wrong? Situation will arise. Some other ego will come to you. Some other ego man, ego person, and you will start fighting. And ultimately you will get tired and you think that, oh, what is the use of fighting all these things? Let me be in peace. So this is one thing. You must be careful. And then again, some food grains, if you fry, they look like the grains, but they don't germinate. They don't germinate. There's a rope, you burn it, looks like a rope, it doesn't bind you. So sometimes you have the ego, not within ego, but outside. You have to rise the hood. Not bite, not give a bite, but rise to hood. Sometimes it happens. Like once I was traveling in a train, I was young, very young sadhu. I was sadhu, I was a Swami from the very childhood, from the very young age. So I was very young, I had a turban and I had a very good cheeks. Now cheeks are gone, but cheeks, cheeks and whiskers and very nice. And I had dressed well. I had a pen because I'm an educated sadhu. I'm not a smoking sadhu, educated sadhu. So I was going in a train. So nobody was there. One gentleman before me was seated. He was about 40, 45. I was about 23. So seated, and that man was looking at me over and over again, looking and turning his face, looking and turning his face. And he was looking outside to the window, and I was looking outside. And by looking at him, I understood that he's looking outside, but his mind is with me. That I understood. Then finally he could not resist his temptation. He had been thinking in the mind that this young man, at the time when he had to enjoy the world and pleasure, how he has become a man with saffron cloth, a sadhu, things like that. So he wanted to fool me, in a way. So he said, Swamiji, do I ask you a question? I said, sure. You are God. Are you Brahma? I said, I am. Am I Brahma? I say, you are. This pen that in your pocket, is it Brahma? I say, it is. So if you are Brahma, myself is Brahma, pen is Brahma, then if that pen is taken out from there and keep it here, what is wrong in it? He asked me, what is wrong in it? I said, no sir, it's not wrong. You are Brahma, myself Brahma, pen is Brahma. If you take this Brahma out from here and keep in that Brahma, no fault, nothing. But you have not seen the fourth Brahma. You have seen three Brahmas, pen, me and you, but the fourth is my stick in my hand. The moment you Brahma will take this Brahma and take it there, the stick will start dancing on your head. Would you like that? Would you like that? Then he didn't talk any longer. The same story, there is another story. There is a jungle and there is a glade, there is a field near the jungle. And there is a village also. The village boys, the cowherd boys, they used to bring their cows in the field and they used to play there around and this, that. So one day a sadhu, a Swami, Brahmachari, he was coming. So he was going towards the jungle. Then the boys came running, Babaji, 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 don't go that way. Why? Well, there is a very venomous snake, a cobra, dangerous snake. Don't go there because the snake has done much harm to us, killed our cows, many things. So Babaji said that, no, my children, don't be afraid. I have mantra, mantric power. So I will make everything set right. Don't you worry. So he went and the snake came out. Then Babaji took a dust. Immediately snake got down. Then Babaji said, why are you so aggressive? What have I done to you that you come this way to me? The snake said, sir, it is my habit what to do. This is my nature. What can I do? He said, no, you can do something. I give you a mantra. Chant the mantra all the time. Don't do anything else. All day long chant mantra and don't harm to anybody. Don't harm to anybody. Don't bite anybody. Okay, sir, I will do that. So he gave a mantra and went away. After a year, the Babaji was coming. He asked the boys, what happened to the snake? Oh, sir, we don't see him. We don't see him. We thought he might have been dead. I don't know him, where it is, and nothing. I say, he cannot be dead unless my mantra is complete, unless it is successful. He cannot be dead. Let me see. So he went inside the jungle and he started shouting by the name of the snake. The snake came out like an earthworm, very slowly bowed to him and stand there. What happened to you? Why are you so weak? Sir, I have not been eating any insect, not frog, nor anybody. I have been eating only rotten leaves of the tree, and that way might have been weak. Then Babaji said, it cannot be. Only eating leaves, you cannot be so weak. Something might have happened, you remember? No, sir, no, sir. Oh, I remember, sir. They are children. They don't know. Once I came out to collect food, they caught hold of my tail and just whirled it and threw me. So I vomited blood. That way I have become a little weak, maybe. So forgive them. I have done. He said, you are stupid. Huh? I told you not to bite. But why you have done that? You cannot have meditation by having so weak a body. You could hiss. I didn't tell you not to hiss. Hiss them, so that they can run away from you. Don't bite, but hiss them. So at times you need in the world to hiss. Don't bite. Don't harm. But at times, if a naughty fellow comes, that is also God, then God says, like I told, that you have seen 3 gods, but 4th God is here. So ego has a different level. Life is ego. Life is ego. A struggle against ego, using the ego. How you use it, you know. You use the fire, don't let your hand burn. You use the water, don't sink into it. You use your ego, but don't let it harm you. According to situation, time and place, you have to learn how to use it.
Mm.